Welcome to the Go Big Green Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their business. If the Big Green Giants hear a great idea, they'll hypothetically invest their own money and fight each other for a deal. But the entrepreneurs must get the full amount of money they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing. Who are the Big Green Giants? They are some of Dartmouth High School's best teachers. Mr. Rumbler, a Dartmouth High School teacher who recently took over the family real estate business. Our next Big Green Giant is Miss Lassie, is an English teacher, the volleyball coach, the owner of a mural painting business, and supporter of DHS's entrepreneurship students. And Mr. Suresh, a Dartmouth High School business teacher, the girls tennis coach, a retail store owner, and owner of his own tennis camp.
Hi, my name is Mr. Suresh. I teach business at the high school.
I'm Miss Lassie. I'm an English teacher here at the high school.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lemler. I teach business, computers, history at the high school.
My name is James McKinney and I'm a social media manager for fitness influencers. Now, fitness influencers are people in the fitness scene with a large internet following. I help these people turn their audience into a stable source of income. My services can cost anywhere from $200 a week to $1,000 a week, depending on your audience size.
Up next is James McKinney, who is seeking $2,000 for 20% of his business, James McKinney Social Media Management. His business manages the social media accounts of popular fitness influencers and helps them create side sources of income.
Hey Giants, my name's James McKinney and I'm seeking $2,000 for 20% of my business, James McKinney Social Media Management. So the internet is huge right now, as we all know. And when you think about famous people on the internet, it's hard to imagine that those people are broke. But especially in the social media market of Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, most of the money is being made by the top dogs. And so my business aims to help the smaller influencers, people with smaller audiences, create a footing and create separate sources of income. So who's ready to make an influence?
Good. I'll start. What are you going to do for my business? What kind of media are you going to use to help promote my business?
Let's say you're a social media influencer on Instagram. I'll take control of your account. I'll post what you want me to post. I'll create promotions, do cross promotions with other influencers, and the thing that makes me different is I'll also create the separate streams of income. Would be separate online businesses selling workout routines, merchandise, workout formulas, stuff like that.
So YouTube would be part of it too.
Yes,
also.
It could be YouTube, Facebook, any types of social media.
Okay, good.
Okay. And have you reached out to any of the businesses that you'd be using, different fitness programs or anything like that?
No, not yet. As soon as we get any money to start up, that will be when we try to get clients, reaching out through whether it be gyms with a high social media presence or just straight out to influencers themselves. We'll do all of that.
On the money end of it, all right, what's your expected income the first year? Any idea on that?
Expected income anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000.
$10,000 to $20,000. So what you're saying is I'm going to invest $2,000. All right, how much are we going to get back a year? 20% of that, right? 20%.
20%. Right? Yeah, anywhere from. I mean, my business is mostly profit. I have some pretty high margins.
How about the equipment and all that?
The equipment, it makes mainly online, so there's no real hardware.
No servers, no nothing.
Not really, no.
All that stuff. Okay.
What's the one thing that you shouldn't do? We shouldn't do if I hire you on social media. What's kind of the
try not to make people hate you, I guess. One main thing is people online, their fan base, their following can be very temperamental. They can change their opinion about you very quickly, and that makes my job a lot harder to do. It makes it harder to make you money if your fans don't even like you. So.
Now we know all the famous influencers right now, right? I
Yes,
mean, right now most people don't realize that we have one of the top influencers in the country right now is a former DHS.
Yes.
All right. Alumni.
I forget her name, the makeup guru.
Yes, right, exactly.
Huda Katan.
Exactly.
Yes, Huda.
Let's say Mr. Suresh comes to you, how are you going to make him an influencer overnight? What are you going to make?
Well, my business doesn't focus on making people influencers. It's more on people who already have a following, who would rather grow that following and make more money at the same time.
What you're saying is I've already got to be there in
Yes.
order. So if I'm already there, I probably have somebody else.
Well, if you're already there, there's tons of people who don't have managers, don't have anybody managing their social media, and it's a big problem is that a lot of people in the fitness niche specifically, it's all
Right.
numbers. They're not making money to back up what they're doing. It's all in their followers.
Okay, so what you're saying is basically relatively low, all right, getting costs, startup costs, because it's all online.
Yes.
You don't even need a server.
Yes.
You're basically just going to manage the profiles online, all right, the different places, right? So in other words, I'm going to say, okay, James, here, you do my thing and make me an influencer, or what you're saying is, if I'm already an influencer, you're going to take that and build it out.
Yeah, build it up, talk to other influencers, work with shout outs, cross promotions to help with that. And
And how are you going to get the entry into that?
I
Yeah.
already specifically, I know a couple influencers myself because I've been in social media for a while, but
Yeah,
there's also tons of
Like how are you going to get Huda's Gatan to be your,
now that's somebody like Huda with millions of followers is a little more difficult, but the smaller influencers are much more willing to work together because there's more benefit.
so you want, for $2,000, I'm going to get 20%, and you predict about, what, $10,000 a year
Give or take.
to start?
Yes.
And that money just goes straight from the influencer to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's, you seem, you're well qualified, you seem to know about, have you done any other, do you have someone that you work for that you've already done some work and you helping influence?
Nobody that you would know, but
So we're taking a little chance on you.
a little bit, yes. But it's a $2,000 chance, so.
Right.
I think my last question is why the fitness element? Do you have a background in that area?
No, I don't have a background in that area, but fitness has a lot of options for creating separate sources of income because there's a lot of things that you could sell to their audiences, whether it be workout routines or merchandise or pre-workout formulas or anything like that. There's a lot more choices with that, but in the future, branching out is definitely a possibility and what I plan to do.
All right, James?
Yeah, I'm going to step out of this because I'll tell you right now, in the influencer world right now, you either are or you aren't. And where I see the money is getting somebody who's not in. And the problem is that's where the growth would come from. I mean, if you're an influencer, you're an influencer, right? Mm-hmm. The only thing you can do is go down.
Yes.
If you're not and you're trying to get in, what's that thing that's going to get you in? And if you could find the magic to that, because obviously, all right, to be successful, you either have to come up with a product or a need, all right? And you've identified a need, but I don't know if it's something you can really capitalize on. I mean, I just don't see how you could take the average Joe and make them an influencer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't see how you
so.
can take somebody who's already an influencer. I mean, they're there.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you asked that. I mean, a huge problem within the influencer community is, their numbers are decaying. They're losing followers. It's harder for them to make money because they don't have on social media a concrete form of making money. They don't have ad revenue coming from Instagram. They have to make deals with third-party organizations, people who pay them for shout-outs and things like that. But with my help, they could help branch out into things they might not have tried before.
Okay.
So I'm interested, James, mostly because you seem very passionate and knowledgeable in this area. My take on this, my spin, I would really want a say to work with you on what we're pushing, because I feel like there's a lot of things out there that aren't good for people, but it seems and sounds good. Like there's that, I feel like it's a germ you invest in, you put in your body and it like eats your fat.
Yeah,
like I don't want to do anything like that.
There's a lot of fit tea type.
Right. So I feel like if I could have a stake in what we were promoting, especially if it was local businesses. There's the Hope Yoga Studio. I have a friend who's really into Beachbody, and we could promote her Pyramid and a couple of other venues in that sense. So I'm thinking if we could think locally and positive in the fitness realm, I would be in if I could have a stake in what we promote.
Okay. If there are any other offers.
I agree with you. I think that this, I mean, if I'm going to be in this, we're going to help you invest in here. I think you are passionate and you have some great ideas. I think you could manage a lot of these reputations of these companies, which we need, right? Which need to be managed. And I think you also have, I mean, the social media is going to be huge. And I'd like to go. You want to be a partner?
I would do that.
Yeah.
10% each, $1,000 each.
Got a deal.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Hi, my name is Olivia Lavasser and I make stickers. So basically I hand draw all of my designs, and after I draw them I can upload them to the computer, and then I put them in a program called GraphTech Pro, which I can edit it and do whatever I want to it from there, and then I send it over to the vinyl cutter we have here in the Innovation Lab. After it cuts it out, I use a weeding tool to weed out all the negative space, so I'm just left with the outline of the sticker. Then I put a transparency tape over it. I'm going to be selling my stickers for around $2 each.
Olivia Lavasser is the owner of Stickers by Olivia, a company that creates custom hand-drawn stickers. She is seeking $5,000 for 15% of her company.
Hi Giants, my name is Olivia Lavasser and I am the creator of Stickers by Olivia. Have you ever wanted a sticker just for your very own? Well, now you can have one with my company, Stickers by Olivia. It creates hand-drawn custom stickers just for you. I am seeking $5,000 for 15%, so Giants, let's make a deal that sticks.
Very good. Well, Olivia, I like your idea. I think it's in my classroom I have stickers all over the place. When I go to businesses and they give me a sticker, I always take it and I try to put it up somewhere, and you guys put stickers on your phones, on your laptops, right?
Here's some.
Very good. Let's take a look.
This is like my original design, and then you can like put it on the Chromebook.
Surfing.
Cute.
Very nice. So you were in the art show last week?
I was in it for early childhood education. I never really drew or painted or did anything with like art until this year. Yeah.
So this is your artwork?
Mm-hmm.
Very
I drew
good.
that.
Very cool.
And is there a meaning behind this for you? Like, why this design?
I just think it's kind of cool. I did a peace sign too, but that's like in the process. I'm not ready with it. I'm still editing.
So, I guess what I'm going to ask is, because the real thing about a business is, to be successful, all right, you either have to come up with something that meets a need or creates a product that everybody wants. Now, why is this sticker or these stickers different than any other sticker that I could get from any other company at any other time?
I think they're special because I hand drew them all myself, and like you can get stickers on Etsy, custom stickers on Etsy and anything, other websites like that, but you can't get them. Mine are $2, and like I feel like on Etsy you can get them for $5, $10 custom stickers to you, and yeah, they're cheap and you can custom design them. So if you want a sticker of a tennis racket or a volleyball, I can draw that for you.
Yeah.
And the prices range from there too. It's anywhere between $2 or $4. It's very inexpensive.
Now, these stickers are they weatherproof?
Mm-hmm. They last longer indoor. I think it's 6 years for indoor and about 2 to 4 years for outdoor.
And so you want $5,000, right? What's your expected income?
So per week, I spend about $1,075 on vinyl for
A
the
week.
stickers
Right.
a week, because each roll is $2.95, and I can do a roll a day. So my projected income is anywhere from $30,000 to $90,000 for the year.
That's a wide spread. All right, so so you're telling me I'm low end 30,000, right? Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna get 50% of that 30,000, right?
15,
So that
yeah.
means 10 is 3, all right. So I'll make my initial investment back pretty much in the first year. Where I'm a little lost, because I'm willing to buy this, is I'm still trying to figure out why Olivia's sticker is different than Travis's stickers that I can get. And I'm wondering why I would, come to you. I mean, how are you going to sell this? Over the internet?
Over internet, in school, I think is a big way to sell them because everyone wants stickers for their Chromebook. And sure, you can get a pack of 50 on Amazon for $11, but nothing is custom. So on Amazon, you can get all these fun, creative stickers, but when you come to me and tell me what you want, I can draw that for you, and I think it's cool that I draw them myself.
Now, does that change the price?
Not much. It's only up to $4. It depends on how hard the drawing is.
Right.
I recently bought a t-shirt at Johnny Cupcakes, and what they do in the package, they gave me stickers, all kind of stickers. So there is a market for not just as for businesses to promote all kinds of stuff.
And yeah, and like right now they're individual stickers, but over time and as my business grows, I can start doing bulk stickers. So if a business comes to me and tells me, say they want the Hang Loose as their logo for their company, I can make stickers in bulk for them and send them out.
And you could also do magnets, you can do t-shirts, you could do with your artwork. But it's, how are you going to promote this?
That's my question.
Definitely over Instagram, other social medias like that. I think Facebook is a big place. I can promote it on Instagram. So.
Let me talk to James.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. So I'd be willing to take the 5,000 at 15, all right, the 50%. I'd be willing to do that. I could do that.
All right.
Want to make a counter offer? You want?
I'm actually going to opt out on this one. I think that your design is very, very appealing, but there's nothing really stopping someone else from doing the exact same thing. So I wish you luck, but I'm out on this one.
And I am also out.
Okay.
All right,
All
so
right.
it's you and I I guess we're sticking together on the sticker. All right?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Marissa Borges, creator of Makeup by Marissa Rose. I provide makeup services for all occasions such as proms, homecomings, weddings, formal events, etc. As a client, you will receive professional, personalized makeup looks for a reasonable price.
Up next is Marissa Borges, the creator of Makeup by Marissa Rose, who is seeking $20,000 for 5% of her company. Makeup by Marissa Rose is a makeup service for any occasion such as prom, homecoming, weddings, and a flawless result is guaranteed.
Hi Giants, my name is Marissa Borges, owner of Makeup by Marissa Rose. Do you love having flawless skin and makeup done to perfection? Well, if you do or you know someone who does, coming to me for your special occasions will be a great decision. As a client, you will receive personalized makeup looks for your skin type, your undertone, your eye shape, the occasion, etc. I am seeking $20,000 for 5% equity in my company, and I hope we can come together to make up a deal.
All right.
All right, let me cut to the chase here. Let's get down to brass tacks. Because makeup is a big thing right now, all right? We all know the story about Huda,
Yes.
all right? She did makeup. You walk through the malls, that's all you see is makeup, makeup, makeup. What's your yearly income that you're gonna make on this, yearly?
Anywhere between $10,000 to $30,000.
Okay, so you get a $400,000 company, all they're gonna make is $10,000 to $30,000, all right? So it's gonna take me a while, 5% to get that money back, correct?
Yes.
Right, okay. So how do I know you're gonna be around in 10 years when I finally just get my base back?
Well, this is just like the start of it, like being a freelance makeup artist. Like,
Right.
that's what I want.
How much have you done with the makeup stuff? Have you made any makeup yet?
Yeah,
You have?
I've done people's makeup for pageants, for homecomings, for
So you have your own line of makeup?
no.
No.
That's what I want
So
to
you
do. in the
just
future.
basically right now, you just go out and make people
Yes.
up?
Yes.
All right, so you're like a beautician then basically at this particular moment, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you get involved with this, Marissa? How did you start?
Well, I've been dancing for 15 years, and like I've always been on stage, so I've
Yeah.
always had to do my own makeup,
Yeah.
and I just loved experimenting with like different looks, and yeah, I really loved doing it. So
And you've heard of Bobby Brown?
yes, I have, yes.
And Bobby Brown, that's exactly how she got started. For her 16th birthday, she asked her mother what she could do. She could do anything for that day, and she went to a makeup counter. And now she's a gazillionaire.
Really? Did not know that.
So I graduated with Huda, actually,
Did you?
and I've known her since she was less glamorous than she is now. And
Did you hang out with her?
no, we're not that close. I mean, I definitely had some close encounters with Huda. So my thing with her is,
I taught Huda.
yeah, she's a great person, and she was not an influencer, and she was not necessarily business and makeup driven in high school. So I think your ambition is definitely key to this, and I feel like you've started before somebody like Huda has started. She had a platform though when she moved back home, and that's kind of where she became famous. I mean, they have vending machines with her eyelashes in Dubai. So my question to you is, how are we going to take your personal perspective in business off? Because I have a great stylist, I have a great hairdresser, and she does makeup, but how is she going to get out of that salon? So I guess my question to you is, how are we going to get to this $400,000 value point?
Well, I'm not, like, I don't want to go into salon, like, I feel like I'm gonna lose myself in the
dead end.
salon. So I feel like I want to stay as a freelance makeup artist, kind of build up like social media, kind of get like my looks out there, and then that's how I feel like I can build, yeah.
Well, I recently invested with a student that is a social media influencer, so I'm wondering if maybe we could have him step out of the fitness element and we could sort of multitask here, and we can get you up and off the ground. I've had the privilege of seeing your looks firsthand, so I would be willing to invest the $20,000, but I would want more of a stake in the company. So if we could maybe do $20,000 for the 20%, I would be interested if we can combine with James and get you off the ground here.
And since you want the $400,000, your company's value, I'd like to get in on it also.
Okay. That'd be
So I
great.
could help you with the equity.
And we went together for
Yeah.
James, so
You're going to need some help on this. I
I
think we
think
can help
having
you.
both of you would be truly amazing for my company, so I would like to do that. 20,000 for 20%.
Do you need a license, Marissa, for this?
Yes, that's what like the money is coming from, because I need the money to go and get my license. And that's what like the tuition. So that's what the money is for.
So do you want to do 10,000 each?
I could do that.
Or what's the equity? Do you want to go to 10%? A little bit more equity?
So 10% each, 10,000 each?
Yep.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My name's Sophia Reardon and I'm making necklaces. So how I do it is I use a drafting program called VCarve, and I send it to a CNC router to cut the metal out, and then I anodize it and add a chain to your necklace. So you can customize it with your own initials, and the prices vary depending on how many initials you want and how big your necklace is.
Up next is Sophia Reardon, the owner of Initials by Sophia, who makes monogram necklaces.
Hi Giants, my name is Sophia Reardon and I am the owner of Initials by Sophia. My company is a handmade monogram necklace company where you custom design your product and I will create you a high quality aluminum necklace. I am seeking $30,000 for 15% of my company.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. So how much is each necklace?
So each necklace, it varies in price, but the starting price is around $10. So normally it will go from 10 to 12 based on like how big you want your necklace and how many initials. So like based on like how much I use basically, but it won't be over $12.
And that's what you would sell them for?
Yes.
What does it cost you to make?
$3.26.
A good profit margin. Can we see it?
Yes. I can take it off for you.
Is it heavy?
Not really. It's a little bit more on the heavy side because this is a thicker metal,
You check it out.
a thicker aluminum, but
Oh, that's nice. Very nice.
That's actually not heavy at all.
Let's see. Very nice. And this is aluminum?
yes.
Now, can you do different color aluminum?
I haven't tried that yet, but I'm sure I could find a way to make them different colors
Or
if
paint over it.
someone would, yeah, if they want that.
Why did you choose this? What's your interest in jewelry?
Well, I'm not wearing my rings right now. I normally have like a ring on every finger, but I just love jewelry. I wear jewelry all the time. I wear a lot of it, so I just thought that was something that would be easy for me to do because I like it.
Yeah. And Alex and Anna, you've heard of them, right?
Yeah.
I like that it's cut with the machine. I feel like you can produce a lot
Yeah.
at once, which is exciting. Not that you would probably want multiple initial necklaces, but
Yeah.
that you could cut a lot from one sheet.
Yeah, we can make about 324 in 1 week.
Out of a week?
Yeah.
And that's with the one machine.
Yes.
Now, how many have you sold so far?
I haven't sold any yet. I haven't started selling them.
And what's
But
your projected income?
yeah, my projected income is $113,000 in a year.
Is that net or gross?
That's gross.
Okay.
What's the cost of the aluminum?
The aluminum sheet, it's a 3 foot by 3 foot for $21. So the most of the cost comes from like the labor, so like the shop bought price. But the actual cost of the product is only 58 cents. So between the chains and the aluminum sheet, so it's fairly cheap.
Now, how do you plan on selling these? Like, what's your plan, your marketing?
Online, I would say.
Online?
Yeah, through
Now, how are you
social
going to get your
media.
name out there so people know about this online?
Through social media like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and like by word of mouth.
All right.
Having a YouTube video showing how you do it can be
Yeah.
kind of cool. And
Yeah. All right. Now, retail, I would say, on a certain level, is it certainly it hasn't gone away completely. But do you have any intentions of going to a brick and mortar type of operation? like
Possibly,
Macy's?
yeah.
Yeah. Because the reality of it is, it isn't overly costly to make a piece. And you have a nice profit margin. And you have a nice yearly, income. All right. How many pieces do you anticipate making a year? And are you going to expand beyond just the necklace?
I'm not sure how many a year, but I make 324 a week, so I don't really know the math off the top of my head.
324 a week would be something like 15,000, somewhere around 21,000 a year.
Yeah.
Right. So you're going to
And
sell
I
at
would
21,000.
consider doing other stuff, yeah, but right now it's just necklaces.
Because the key to this is going to be actually getting your name out there and getting people to buy it. All right. You have to move beyond your base, whatever that is. All right. But I like the whole idea. And it's not too terribly expensive, and it doesn't really require a large capital. Like you don't need a huge building, right?
Yeah.
I mean, tell me what machine do you use to do this with again?
A shop bot.
how much does
All
that
right.
cost, the shop?
So the money is what that's being used for. Basically, after I get the shop bot, which is $25,000,
Right.
the only cost I have per year is around $4,500 for all the supplies per year. So the initial expenses is just the shop bot.
So how big a place do you envision that you're going to need to do this?
Not big at all. It
Right.
can fit
Are you
on,
going to have a retail store
on a
in there?
desk. Like it can fit, the shop bot's about that big.
But there are,
About this size.
there are a couple of places I know of, like in Newport, where they have a sales counter where they make the jewelry in the back. I was just wondering if that's what you envision too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eventually, yeah. But right now, I'm just thinking to start like online and go from there.
I like how it's custom. Like you can have it
Yeah.
nice, custom made. It's kind of a.
And what's the turnaround time? For example, let's say I order one, how long?
It takes about 10 to 12 minutes to
So in
cut
other
out.
words, that would actually be an idea right there. if you put this in a high traffic area, people walk right in.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, I forgot the girlfriend's birthday or whatever.
Yeah, you could have it done in 15 minutes.
There you go.
Tops, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that out there, not that that would ever happen. You forget the wife's birthday or something like that, you know, you get in there.
So would you, because this is
Not that it would ever happen.
more of a female market, I feel like, because of the necklaces, would you, or could you, do like a keychain or something?
Yeah,
to that
I could
effect?
definitely do a keychain. Like, you could turn that and just put it on a keychain, and yeah.
Because as a class advisor, we're constantly looking for gifts for, like, instead of a cheesy prom gift or an end of senior year gift, we could literally market these to the class. You could
Yeah.
choose a necklace or you could choose a keychain. And I mean, we're talking about 350 students walking around with your products after that point, which would be a great startup. So I'm definitely interested. But for me, I would want a higher percentage of the, because I think this could be, like Mr. Lemler was saying, we could get you into a store and you could just be this little station. Like, that could literally be your job. So I would do the 30,000, but I would want 20%.
Are there any other
Well, hold on. I would assume you could do just about any type of design.
Yeah.
Like, prom, DHS prom 2019.
Yeah, I
You
could
could
do
do
something
like
like that.
several lines, like as she was pointing out, that type of thing, right? Correct?
Yeah.
So you could, again, any design, you could do multiple lines. You could put, you know, for example, if you had I don't know, Donald Duck, you wanted to put him in there, you could throw that in there too. That would be a licensing problem, but you get the drift, right?
Yes.
And the Dartmouth Indian, for example, has
Yeah,
that.
we could do that.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, she wants 20%, for how much?
6,000.
30,000? All right, here's what I'll do. I will give you, all right, 15, I will give you, all right, 40,000 at 15%. Because first off, this is not expensive to make, so that's a good thing. All right, quick turnaround, you know. Travis walks in and wants one, done, 10 minutes later. All right, you could open the market up to different things like schools, all right, whatever. Anybody who wants to do something to raise money for an organization, Girl Scouts, instead of selling cookies, or buy a box of cookies, get a bracelet or whatever. So I really actually like the potential of this, and that's what I'm willing to do, is a 40 for the 15.
Sophie, I think it's a product. I think it's a good idea. I think everything is good. I think, do you have any artists that you're going to work with, or are you going to do all the design yourself?
Well, I do all the design myself, but it's through VCarve.
Right.
So I go in and I like put it into, like, I can pick the design of the, like, the font and like all that stuff, and I could put in, like, I could take my logo and put it in and it would cut that out. Like, I can really do anything. So I don't really need a artist. I can basically do it all myself.
The key to this is going to be the marketing.
And that's where I'd like to counter Mr. Lemler's offer, because I will match the 40,000 at 15, but you know my marketing platform as a class advisor, so I think going with me would give you the advantage.
All right, and I'll do 45 for 15. All right? I mean, really. All right? She's a class advisor just here, but I'm thinking big.
But I'm gonna pass on this. I'll let these two guys go after.
All right? Really.
I'm gonna stick with my 40,000 at 15 with my marketing platform and let you make the call.
Miss Sassy, thank you.
Congratulations.
Good job, Sophie.
I look forward to working with you.
Wow.
Thank you for your
Wow. Nice necklace. Good luck with that.
Hi, my name is Erin Reed with Dresses by Erin, and I strive to make every girl or woman feel confident in the dresses they wear. My dresses go for about $250, and I make my dresses in all sizes so all women can wear them.
Up next is Dresses by Erin, which is a fashion business in which she makes dresses. Erin is seeking $6,000 for 15% of her company. Erin makes customized dresses for all sizes.
Hi Giants, my name is Erin Reed with Dresses by Erin. I'm seeking $6,000 for 15% and I make all types of dresses. This one is a two-piece and it was originally supposed to be off the shoulder, but I figured that would look better. And this one's gonna go for about $200, and for fabric and all the needles and thread, it's about $100 for all the supplies.
Hi, Erin. How'd you get started with fashion?
Well, I've always liked sewing and like creating things. I like working with my hands. So.
You taught me your grandmother, your mother.
Yeah, my mom taught me how to sew, like hand sew. And then in like 7th grade, I learned how to use a sewing machine, and I liked it.
So you're basically saying you're going to start this business with how much?
$6,000.
You need $6,000 from me. So what's the value of the business? You figure? What? In other words, $6,000 from me, right? How many do you think you're going to sell?
Well, since I'm doing it all by myself, I can make one in about a week. So I make 52 a year.
So that's 52,000.
Yeah.
It's valued
Right.
at 40,000.
Yeah.
Right. So you're going to be 8,000 over your value, and then you need to pay me back to 6,000, or I need to get at least 6,000. All right. Otherwise, you have to spread that over the year. All right. So let's talk about beyond the 52 a year. How do you see yourself growing into a bigger market or a bigger entity? Because I'm sure 52,000, all right, minus your expenses and the like, all right, isn't going to be enough to keep you happy.
I see myself buying more sewing machines and hiring people to help me because it's a lot of work just doing alone.
Now, let me throw this out at you. Would you be willing to consent to think and maybe outsourcing the actual sewing once you design the dress and get a prototype and a pattern?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that would reduce your cost, your price down, right? And that you could actually sell more dresses at a lower cost and make a bigger profit, right? That's the great thing about fashion. Most people don't realize that the actual, all right, once you get beyond the first dress or what, a suit or whatever, the costs drop dramatically once you outsource the production. All right.
Now, New England, in this, our area, Erin, they spend the most on prom dresses throughout the country.
Yeah.
So there's a big market for you to sell to.
Oh, wedding dresses.
Well, this would have to do with the proms.
Yeah, wedding dresses are like more advanced, which
Yeah.
I could get to.
All right, so what you're basically telling us, all right, Mr. Shrest makes a good point, is you want to stay with these simple dresses, all right? And again, that's not simple, I mean, it looks very nice, all right? And maybe in the future, spread out to more opulent clothing,
Yeah.
attire. And you're willing to outsource if we can find a right place to do that, all right? And I mean, I'm willing to give you this 6,000 at the 15%. I don't know what the other giants would like to do because, again, clothing, it's all about marketing, getting your name out there, all right, and making a thing about it.
Yeah, it's got to be different. It's got to be unique. It's got to be.
Or at least have a catchphrase and make it like, I don't want to say it, mysterious type of thing. You know, what is your slogan again?
More
Dresses
than
by
a
Erin,
fashion.
more than a fashion. I mean, really, that's not a bad way to go with this, okay? More than a fashion. So really, just getting your name out there and getting it. Advertise, advertise, advertise. Because that's the big thing with a startup business. It isn't so much that you have a good idea, it's that people don't know it exists. So a social media type platform, as Miss Lassie keeps talking about, is obviously a way to go. all right? Because the old days, it used to be newspaper, TV, that type of stuff. But with the younger crowd, it obviously is social media. We maybe have to buy an influencer or two, which they're not cheap. I think I saw one. Who was it? The Jenner girl, what's her name? Caitlin? She gets $225 for one tweet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you get one tweet by her, I tell you right now, we're off the chart. So we would need a lot more than just 6,000. But I would stick with that for now, see if we can raise some money, get up to that target number, and maybe get a couple of tweets out there from somebody famous, and off to the races. That's my plan.
I really admire what you're doing, especially with the slogan, more than fashion, because as a woman, I think we feel confident in our attire very small percentages of the time. So if you can find a way to market what you're doing and designing custom dresses that are making women feel empowered, I think it is wonderful. I am one of the least fashionable people I know, so I'm actually going to opt out of this one because
Tina Palmer's opting out?
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Wow.
I read books at home in the corner by myself. No, so I'd be more concerned with me not knowing enough to help you with this, because I would think it is cute and it is marketable. But that's literally, I'd be
that's what she
just
brings.
as a woman.
That's what her job is, okay?
Right, it's more the marketing piece that I'm concerned about.
Well, you did social media anyway.
You know,
Aaron,
more for me.
good luck to you.
I would give you $10,000, but I need more equity. So I'd like to do 25% equity. But I would up from 6,000 to 10,000 with 25%. My wife just went on a trip, and she was buying dresses left and right. So there is a huge market for your product, and I believe in you. I think you can do it. 10,000, 25%.
You have a decision to make.
See, my problem is just the fact that this may get you off the ground. But you're gonna have to get up to that number to get some type of social media, all right, going. Because again, you can make the best dress in the world, but if nobody knows about it, right?
Aaron, we got people we know. We'll be able to handle that.
He knows people who know people.
And no matter who you decide, if you could get enough dresses modeled, I mean, as a class advisor, we could set up a mock fashion show. So I'd be willing to offer the advisor position and maybe doing something like that, because then that would take off your designs for our class. And then photos go out on Instagram everywhere. And even if they have a small amount of followers, it ripples. So whoever you go with, I would happily lend that piece of advertising to your campaign.
25% equity, but 10,000.
Failing gold, Mr. Lumley.
Oh, congratulations. We just want to thank everybody who participated today. It was a really great experience, I think, on both sides of the table.
Yes. Congratulations to all the contestants.
Big green tank. Take it next semester.
Absolutely.
Yes.